Everything he says is a lie.
Yeah, that's correct.
But here's the letter he wrote yesterday.
Good. He wrote it.
Yeah. Wink, wink. My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Have you? Yeah, we've progressed right down the hill toward complete and total destruction. So if that's what you mean, you're exactly right.
So funny. I love this. I read this letter to my family yesterday when it first dropped. I did the same thing through the whole thing. I couldn't. You can't read it and not stop.
It's true. Right? And then there's a bunch of blah, blah, blah. It's been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. And while it's been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it's in the best interest of my party and my country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term.
That's what scares me.
I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me reelected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people for the faith and trust you've placed in me. Yeah, we did.
Sure we did.
You don't need to bother thanking me for that because I never placed any faith or trust in you.
Maybe it's me being picky, but he literally put party before country.
I thought the same thing.
Yes.
Was about to go there.
So it's not
yes.
me. It's not me being picky.
Right. No, it is not you being picky. Nope. Country should have come before the party.
Interest of my party and country.
Well,
as George Washington pointed out, that doesn't happen. And that's why he didn't want the party system.
And definitely not an endorsement in there of Kamala in that original letter.
Right.
And then it was just a few minutes later.
It wasn't long.
He tweeted, because we know he wrote the letter, then he tweeted. I'm sure the man has never logged into a social media account bearing his name once in his life.
He tweeted, "My fellow Democrats, I've decided not to accept the nomination and to focus my energies, all my energies, on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president. And it's been the best decision I've made." Oof, you made some bad decisions there. Wow.
I mean, we all know that.
Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this.
They couldn't put that in the original letter?
No.
Why was that not?
There wasn't enough room. It was not enough room.
Because he signed
there wasn't
the
enough
other
room on
one.
the paper.
And then
there wasn't enough.
We know for a fact KJP has access to Joe Biden's social media because she's accidentally tweeted under the wrong account before. So I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. Joe Biden may not even realize that he's out of the race at this point.
I'll tell you one thing
that case
was pretty obvious was when Barack Obama endorsed the nomination process.
Right.
Not Kamala Harris. I love that. I endorse the process. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. I'm sure Kamala thanks you for that.
That is very, very telling.
Sure is.
Because as I tweeted out yesterday, I don't believe that Kamala Harris is the nominee until Barack Obama says she's the nominee.
Right.
And if he's endorsing the process, she's not the nominee.
Just as Joe Biden was going to run for re-election, he was going to stay in this race until he got word from other people that Obama was saying it's time for him to move aside. And so he moved aside.
I mean,
it was only a few days after that leaked. They leaked it that Obama had been telling insiders that, he's got to go. And then he did.
I mean, you made him help you off the stage, bro.
Yeah, really bad. Really bad. So it'll be interesting to see who else he would endorse. I don't know who that would be. You got to believe Gavin Newsom's going to jump into this thing. Gretchen Whitmer.
Nightmare.
Andy Bashir might be the... I think Kamala's got him pegged as her vice presidential running mate. I don't know how he helps her, but nobody could help her win, I hope.